Hey, how are you today? It is Ken Parkin with Keller Williams. I am with Laura Witt with Mortgage Architects. Hey, Laura.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching. It is Monday morning updates. We're doing these videos every Monday. We want to bring you some awesome updates with mortgages. I know it's a super boring subject, but it's extremely important. Today, we are talking about the difference between pre-qualifying and pre-approval, and there is a huge difference. Laura, I've just been pre-qualified. I'm super excited to go out and start my home buying process. I'm ready, right?
No.
I'm not.
You should burn that pre-qualification.
Oh, no. Okay, explain to us the difference between pre-qualifying and pre-approval.
Pre-qualifying really is just you plugging in some numbers or me plugging in some numbers and getting a general idea based on what you're telling me for what you'd be approved for. It is not worth much more than the paper that it's written on because we haven't gotten any documents to support that. Now, pre-qualifying versus pre-approval would be kind of the next step. So the pre-qualifying would give us a pretty general idea to kind of start you off on. But a pre-approval, when I do a pre-approval, I collect all of your documents up front. So it is a bit of a pain, but you only have to do it once, hopefully. So I'm going to ask for income documents, things like letters from your employer, pay stubs, notice of assessments, depending on how you're paid, maybe T4s or T1 generals. I'm going to ask for bank statements to show down payment, so on and so forth, to make sure that if you're telling me you earn $100,000, but you're 60 base plus 40 commission, we're showing that properly on your application.
Got it. So the pre-approval is a much more in-depth financial snapshot than the pre-qualify. The pre-qualify, you're sort of collecting some information. You're kind of saying, yeah, this looks good. Now let's dive deep and really look at your financial situation and see if you can actually qualify for what or get approved for what you're looking for.
Yeah, pre-approval is, if you've ever been through a mortgage application, it's all the same steps, less property information or having a subject property in there. So it is a little bit more intense than just a pre-qualify.
Okay, great. So because you're with Mortgage Architects and you've got some great technology, you actually have an app that helps people get pre-qualified. Basically, you're getting some information that is going to assist you, make it easier for you to then help them get pre-approved. Do you want to talk about that app and sort of walk us through how it works and we can show exactly what's going on?
Yeah, so when you hop into the app, the first step is to get pre-qualified. So when you open that up, the first question you're going to be asked is, where are you looking to purchase? The reason they're asking that is because that will dictate your total cost associated depending on what your property taxes are going to be, which kind of varies city to city. The next question they're going to ask is, what are you buying? Are you buying a home or are you buying a condo? If you're buying a condo, you're probably going to have some condo fees. And that's going to affect your affordability as well. The next question is, okay, is this an owner occupied? Is there going to be a rental component to this? Because rental typically will improve your income. Hopefully you're going to be generating a little bit of rental income there. The next question is, what is your down payment? Very simple, right? Is it 0? Is it 10,000? Is it 100,000? And it'll calculate your max affordability based on your down payment. The next question is going to be looking at your current debt. So do you have credit card balances? Do you have a line of credit? Do you have maybe some past student loans? Again, entering all that information in. Any car loans, any car leases, that's to follow. And then finally looking at your employment. So what's your employment status? Are you self-employed? Are you employed? There's a difference with qualifying. And what's your income? So it will ask for your total household income. So if you're looking to maybe add your boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, whomever onto the application as well, it's going to ask for a combined income between the two of you. And then finally, it's going to ask for your credit score. If you know your credit score, awesome. If you don't, no problem. We'll be looking at that more closely when we get to a pre-approval. So after you've gone through all of those questions, and enter all that information, it's going to spit out and generate an idea of what you'd be pre-qualified for, what you are pre-qualified for. After you receive that number, there is another option to then go forward and go through a formal pre-approval, which will take you to an application page. All information submitted there does come direct to me, and that sets us up for a great conversation to start the actual pre-approval process for you.
Awesome. So this is a great app if you're thinking about making a purchase, don't really know where to start. This gives you a bit of a financial roadmap in terms of where you're going to get pre-qualified, how you're going to get pre-qualified and for how much. That doesn't necessarily mean that's what you're going to get approved for, because you're going to take their information, really put it through a financial lens and see exactly where it comes out at. But it's a good place to start, correct?
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right, so if you're thinking about making a move, you're not sure, what you can afford, where to start looking, all of those things, I would highly recommend downloading the app. It goes directly to Laura, so your information is private and secure. She's going to take a look at your financial snapshot, maybe make some recommendations. So that link is going to be down below. If you're thinking about doing that and you want to get more information, you can reach out to Laura directly. We'll put all of her contact info down below. You can find her on Instagram or on Facebook. So if you're thinking about doing that, reach out to Laura directly. If you think about making a move and you want to try and figure out where you want to move to, or locations or pricing or things like that, we should have a chat. So Laura, thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll talk to you soon.
Have a great week.